Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here and welcome back to another one of these sort of update videos on what's actually going on with the FUT market and probably reasons for why we are all absolutely just fuming at the moment with the state of Ultimate Team. The last couple of videos I did were talking more about the extinction, the saturation of the market and stuff like that in terms of price ranges, where I wasn't going to like rant on EA or anything. This one might come across as a little bit more of a rant, just because I'm starting to get really frustrated with everything going on here now, and it's not good. Anyway, so where are we at with extinct players then? Well, price range changes have happened a couple of times, actually twice in the last 2 days. There's been a smaller batch today and there was quite a large chunk yesterday. And with that comes a lot more sort of players on the market. You got loads of Pelés right now, all of that good stuff. Not selling, of course. You've also probably got a lot of Welbecks on the market. Yeah, all for his minimum price right now, which of course probably has been adapted. Roberto Carlos has been going up. Therefore, he's now saturated and probably not selling as well, which is whereas he was extinct before. However, people like Delph, who was a good man of the match, little card, English, BPL player, has not been increased enough and, of course, is therefore still extinct. So they haven't quite grasped the idea of this price range yet and how to actually make it so that basically what we're looking for is that players sell somewhere in the middle of their price range. We don't want everyone to be right at the bottom at the minimum price, because therefore you get saturation of the market and nobody sells and everyone's holding on to him, and every time a price range drops, everyone floods the market with the new minimum price range, and all it does is bring the cost down of that player constantly, which I guess is what EA are kind of looking to do, but it is a horrible thing for us because all we're doing is losing coins on the players that we've got in our accounts. On the other side of the spectrum, we don't want players to be right at the top of their maximum price, because then they become extinct. You know, people don't want to sell them because they know they'll sell instantly, thinking that maybe EA will adjust the price range in a couple of days, make them more expensive, and therefore be able to sell them for more. We don't want either end of the spectrum. We want somewhere in the middle, and that's what EA really need to get a grip on and work towards doing that probably once or twice a day, adjusting these price ranges. If they're going to go with it, they've got to put the work in that comes with it. Now, another thing that EA did, or supposedly did today, was that they put a tweet out saying that heads up, FUT maintenance from 12 AM to 3 AM PT, which is 7 AM to 10 AM in the UK. Well, I don't know if the servers actually went down. A lot of people are saying that the servers were down. A lot of people were saying that they didn't go down at all and that they were on the servers the entire time. And the reason they were going to take these servers down is to remove the club names from the transfer list in order to help combat coin selling and whatnot. Make it more difficult, let's say, for people to buy a player. Because if you think about it, right, if we go on the market and someone's listed to try and buy some coins, say they've bought this Sergio Ramos. If you can't see in the bottom right there that their name is Forza Juve and it just says nothing, therefore it makes it slightly harder for a coin seller to be able to judge this Ramos with the next Ramos. But, well, you know what? It's actually loads of ways around it, because people could list up a Ramos with specifically 90 contracts and 80 fitness, and there's highly unlikely that another one on the market is going to have those sort of stats. So there's plenty of ways around that in terms of coin selling and whatnot, but it's another step for EA to try and block it out, which is fair enough. It's their game, they can do what they want, but the thing is, they're hurting the consumer in the meantime. Now, there's now 300k items on the market, if I'm thinking about right. Yeah, 361,000 items on the market. There used to be 2 million, 2.5 million even, during the height of Team of the Season and stuff like that. And the problem is, no one's listing their players because they're just not selling. Here's 5 examples for you. I've got players on the market which all had higher prices yesterday and were not selling. EA have now reduced their price ranges to more sensible levels. But what happened? Everyone flooded the market in order to try and get rid of the players that they wanted to for the coins, so they could actually have some coins on their accounts. And therefore, everyone is already down to their minimum price. Now, that is going to be the case no matter what now. I think every time EA adjusts these price ranges, and Rob Hodgson has said on Twitter today that he is not, you know, price ranges are here to stay, is something that he said. Whether that means both the minimum and the maximum price band, we do not know. But even if they remove the minimum price band, can you imagine the size of the market crash that would happen? Because currently, if we take it by normal numbers, there's probably about 2 million people out there, or 2 million cards, that would generally be listed on the market that are not currently, simply because they're not selling. So as soon as the minimum price band is removed, if that ever was to happen, people are going to flood the market and everyone's price is going to crash. That's not a good thing. And I don't know, it's just frustrating. I wanted to kind of vent my frustration a little bit, give you a bit of a heads up on what's happening. The situation is not looking good, because let's face it, even if minimum price band is removed, well, what are you going to do? Your players are going to be worth next to nothing anyway, and it's just going to be more saturation, but there's no minimum to it. So you'll be able to buy players for cheap, but you won't be able to sell the ones that you've currently got, or if you do, you'll be losing a huge amount of coins on those players. So I think that at the moment, EA have pretty much screwed over the entire Ultimate Team for this year. It's a really sort of, I get that they want to test it out because it could possibly work a lot better in FIFA 16, but to do it in this market situation and stuff in the middle of a FIFA game has probably completely and utterly ruined it, which is such a shame, because a lot of us content creators are just trying to make videos, you know, trying to actually give you guys content to watch, and it's becoming ever more difficult. And of course, I'm now running out of coins. I've got 58,000 coins in my club right now, because the few players that I do want to sell, they're not selling. Not that that would give me a vast amount of coins, but the other players that are in my club, what's the point in trying to sell them? Because they're not going to sell anyway. So I'm getting to the point now where things are going to be starting to be difficult to make videos, because I can't go out and buy new players. And that's because of the saturation and the whole price range rubbish. And I just wanted to bring this to you guys to let you know about the new updates with the extinct players, to let you guys know that they are updating these price ranges quite often at the moment. At the moment it's been 2 in 2 days. We'll see tomorrow if they actually do another one, and then we'll get a grasp on whether they're trying to do this daily or what. Also to let you know that they are trying to take the FUT club names away from the transfer list. However, their 3-hour maintenance this morning, with the only intention was to remove the club names, they decided to not do that, which is absolutely laughable. The other thing I wanted to let you know was, of course, about the whole reason about why these price ranges have kind of screwed them. If they decide to take them away, of course, we're all going to lose loads of coins on the massive price market crash that could happen. And of course, I don't know. Just to let you know that they've said that price ranges are here to stay. So what comes of that comes of that, and I just wanted to update you basically. If you've enjoyed this video, if it's been helpful to you in the slightest, then please don't forget to smash a like on the video. Also, leave your comments down below. Is there something I've missed? Do you have an opinion on all of this? If so, I'd really like to read it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.